So a really great tool in Leadzy is the booking system combined with the email automations that's integrated into the platform. So what I mean by that is when a user comes on here and they book an appointment with Sean, they'll fill out a form, they'll select a time, they'll fill out a form, and you can customize that form. You can put whatever kind of information you want to gather in there. They go ahead and they book the appointment, and it'll send out an automated email giving them the appointment details. But then you can also funnel that user into any other kind of email automation that you might want to funnel them into. So if you want to deliver them some information or some value add content for a period of time, then just by engaging with this booking system or any other form or any other gated system that's on your Leadzy website, you can then begin to send them out individual emails. So this is again what makes Leadzy different than really any other real estate platform out there. Is it's designed to capture the user's contact information with any kind of engagement on your website, and then you have that information and you own that contact, and you can then feed the information out to that contact to warm them up and turn them into a hot lead. So let's have a look at that. We're going to jump onto the demo site, and maybe what we'll do for these purposes is we will just we'll add a new page, and you'll see how easy it is to add a new page. And you've got all these little content blocks. You have different options that you can look at for different types of pages that you want to add in your website. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm just going to actually add, just for the sake of this tutorial, is just an empty page, and we'll just call it demo. Okay. So we'll go ahead and add that page. So now we've got this blank page, and all I really want to do in here is add my appointment widget. So I'm going to add my appointment booking widget, which is our booking widget right here. And we'll just drag and drop that in there. And then it's going to automatically open up this settings options. And I've already created an event in the back end, which I'll show you in a moment. So let's just go ahead and use that test event. And it's going to automatically populate it there. And there's all kinds of other settings and layouts and different things we can connect. As I was mentioning, when someone submits or books an appointment, we can then connect them with an email marketing campaign. So we can click there and we can select a list. So let's put them in a list here. Let's go with a promo. And so we're going to put them into our promo email marketing campaign. You have a double opt-in, and you can also tag these users. So if we want to add a tag, like let's just say test one, when any user books this particular appointment form on this particular page, and they will then be tagged with test one. And then on the email side of things, we can send a very specific email to that user based on what they were booking the appointment for, or what type of event they were booking an appointment for. So you can get very granular as to how you're communicating and automating these emails that go back out to your clients, so that they really feel engaged with you, and they're really connected with you and your brand, and they have the information, all the details that they need, or that you need them in this particular circumstance. So we're going to just save that for right now. And then if I wanted to add some other blocks around this, I could add some other, let's see here. We can put a call to action below here. We can add another block in here and put a hero section here. We'll move this over, and then I'll just move this one up to the top. And so now I've got this hero section, my appointment booking, and then I have my other call to action down below, and then my footer down here. And that's it. It's that easy to build out a page on your Leadzy website that fast as well. You just have to put your content in. And even with that, we have some AI tools that help you develop your content too within Leadzy. But let's go ahead to the appointment tab here at the top. And so we have our test event here, and then we have our operator. You can have multiple operators as well. So Olivia is here, and I've set up Olivia as my operator. I can connect this to Olivia's Google Calendar so that it syncs both ways, so that we don't have any duplicate bookings going on. And I can put an image in here, and here we'll just put this in, or let's put Olivia in there. Let's do that. There we go. And it's all kinds of things. We'll save that for now. My schedule will be here. I'll also receive an email with that booking. Um, and then we can create multiple different kinds of events. So if you do some consultation, if you are meeting to, if you're meeting buyers or if you're meeting sellers, you can set this up in different ways so that they know what those appointments are for. Okay, and then on to the next feature is the email automations. So within the email automations, you can actually create automated emails that go out to users, as I was mentioning, for any number of ways that they will engage or interact with your website. And you create those automations just by clicking on the automations here. And I'll show you how quick it is and easy it is to create an automation. Let's create one now. Click automation, and we'll call this demo. Okay, and now all we need to do, if you remember, we put that trigger on when someone filled out our appointment form. So we now just add that trigger. We'll say if a tag is a number of activities that can occur on your website that will create a trigger to send out an email to your users. But one of the most popular ways is just to have a tag. And that's usually when they're filling out a form of some kind or a survey of some kind. So we'll add that tag. We'll select the tag and we want to tag test one. So I'll confirm, and there we go. That trigger has been added. So now when someone fills out that appointment form, we have now a trigger that will trigger an event. So what do we want? Well, let's add plus. We might want to delay an event. So we don't want it to come out to them right away. We want it to come out to them tomorrow or next week or next month for that matter. So we can then put a delay in there. So I'll put a delay in there to start with. We can say delay for a specific amount of time. We'll say 1 day. And there we go. Our delay has been added. Now I want another event to happen here. So we'll add the plus and we'll say send an email. So let's go ahead and add the send an email. And we'll put a subject line in here, subject, and we can add a property. So we can actually put the user's first name in here, for example, and then we'll say first name. Let's get rid of that and say subject. Subject. There we go. And we'll put the from. So I'll put my name and then my email. So sender email will be whatever email your email is. And then that email again in the reply to, whoops, we'll put that in here. And we'll say start building email. And now we can build our email campaign with our email templates. If you have some templates, you can save them. You can start from scratch, which a couple of different ways. You can use HTML or text or a drag and drop builder. So there's a few different ways to start build an email from scratch. Or you can just use our templates. And we have a variety of different templates here. And you can pick one that makes the most sense for the type of email that you're sending. I'm going to take this video one because I tend to use these ones quite a bit. And that's the one that's in this email that you received is the same template that I'm using here. But then I went and just customized it the way I want. So you can link out a video. You can we have different blocks that you can add along the side here. And you can build up your email however you like and create some call to actions. You can create some buttons, link those. They can link those back to anywhere on your site, your store. You can make an external link, anchor point within your site. You can have a file. So if you want to have a download a file, you can create a pop-up email or phone. But for the most part, you'll probably be linking to a page in your site, perhaps, or an external link of some kind or a downloadable file. So you can set this up however you like. Once you're ready, you click save and go ahead and I can send a test email if I want, or once I've got that all ready, it's ready to go. So our automation's ready. So anytime someone fills out that form now, there'll be a delay, and then a day later they will receive that email, and that can continue on in creating more events within this flow if I would like. So if you're looking for a way to create some automations that will help minimize the kind of back and forth time that you have with your clients, but also at the same time cater to what they are looking for and what they need to make sure that they're taken care of and feel engaged with your brand, then Leadzy is definitely the way to go. Everything is seamlessly integrated and, as you have seen, very easy to set up.